Hello, this is Shanze Ahmed, and I'll be giving an explanation of the Tomasulo's algorithm. So, what is Tomasulo's algorithm? Tomasulo's algorithm is a very important concept and a very important algorithm used in computer architecture invented by Robert Tomasulo. It is widely used for the purpose of dynamic scheduling. This algorithm is capable of many things and can do many things, one of which is out of order execution. This algorithm will first remove the name dependency through register renaming, which is one of the very important tasks that this algorithm performs, register renaming. It also tracks when operands are available to satisfy the data dependency. Here is a picture illustration of the Tomasulo's algorithm. We have an instruction unit, we have floating point register, we have load buffers, we have store buffers, and then we have 3 adders and 2 multipliers, and there is a common data bus as well. So here are the components of the Tomasulo's algorithm. Now, how the process begins. So the process begins by the first data will first be taken by the floating point operand queue. Data will first be taken by the floating point operand queue, and that will be issued to the adders. After the values have been dispatched to the adders, the adders will perform write back and write back the result to the common data bus. So after the values have been dispatched to the adders will write back the result to the common data bus here. Same goes for the multipliers. When the 2 operands issued to the multipliers are available, then that will also write back the result to the common data bus. This algorithm also checks for any data dependencies. If there are any data dependencies, then it will store in the floating point register, which is the green box here. And if there are not any data dependencies, then it will store in the store buffers, which is this blue box beneath. And it will send that to the memory. If there are not any data dependencies, then it will store in the store buffers, send that to the memory. 3 stages of the Tomasulo's algorithm. First one is issue. If the reservation station is free and no structural hazards are there, the instruction issues send operands renaming the registers. The second stage is the execution, which is basically to operate on operands. When both instructions are ready to execute, the third stage is the write result. In write result, the execution is finished. Write back happens on the common data bus to all awaiting units. Mark reservation station available. These are the 3 stages we saw in our homework. The important terms for Tomasulo's algorithm are OP, which stands for operation to perform in the unit. Busy indicates reservation station, and FU is busy. VJ and VK are the values of source operands. QJ and QK are the reservation stations producing source registers. Now, how does Tomasulo's algorithm apply to our homework 3? So, the reservation stations help to hold the values in VJ and VK so data hazards can be avoided by waiting in the reservations. In case of admin results, the reservation stations used for QJ and QK are load 1 and load 2, so that when in MF2 and MF6 is available, add is executed without any data hazards. So therefore, we are renaming the registers, which is one of the very important tasks that this algorithm would perform, renaming the registers. This algorithm would also help to avoid data hazards by using the reservation stations, like raw and war. Thank you.